is the matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Greenway Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Buckeyes will kick this away to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Bites off a defender. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Early adversity here. They face a third down in the opening possession. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Ram down the middle, it's Tuggle. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Pass caught on a comeback route. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the grab. It's Morgan.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. Poor set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
The Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. He keeps it on the design run. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. It's a shotgun run call. He's got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. A solid punt. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looking to pass, it's Carr. With the catch, it's Morgan. Tackled there by the defense. That's good timing. The receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Pulls it in. It's Lacey. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
To throw, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
2nd down, they're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Makes the grab. It's Morgan. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Carr. He makes the grab. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And that pass ball's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
This offense has become a first down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. By the 4th quarter, really starts to wear you out.
QB keeper all the way. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down. This offense trying to get going is putting together a positive drive here in the second quarter.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to fight the tempo. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score,
no stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense stretching the lead, building momentum curve, and if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Oh, and he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found a lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. We reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Now it's second down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking to throw. It's Carr. Moves out of the pocket. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wolverines. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know. I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Graham. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there is a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Catch made by the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Ball handed off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. The Buckeyes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Grab near the sticks. It's Lacey. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch. Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for one more play in the half. QB keeps it himself. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. And it's likely they'll take one last shot here before halftime. On fourth down, a short toss to the running back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Strong game by this quarterback.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. Using his legs, it's Lacey. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The Buckeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The Buckeyes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Grab behind the line. It's Lacey. Breaking tackles. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down at the 32. Fresh set it down for the offense. First down.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and short. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Gonna run it. It's Raymond. Touchdown, Ohio State. Look out. Whole different game now. Kicking team out for the PAT trial.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Return begins inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And Michigan offense back out on the field. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Over the incomplete. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. But one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Nice grab. It's Lacey. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Buckeyes under the line in the hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Lacey. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive
Michigan, bro.
Work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Looking to throw yet again. It is intercepted. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, he does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
He could go. Touchdown, Wolverines. This offense cannot be stopped. And strike up the Michigan band again as the Wolverines, Kirk, are beginning to build a lead and pull away here.
Well, I don't think the biggest Michigan fan in the country could have ever expected this kind of performance by the Wolverines. Everything that they have done has worked, and right now they have a nice, comfortable lead.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking deep to the right side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. And the extra point was up and good.
Michigan 49, Ohio State 21.
Defense stepping up now.
25, no return attempted there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it in the open. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. More guys keep the football on the move. Back adjusting out of the defense. To the air, it's Sayan. Lets it go quickly. Caught. He's look out. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half to try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
As we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here's the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He finds some space. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. The Wolverines looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll throw it now. Tight end makes the grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Tuggle.
Oh.
And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold.
Block better than that.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shave that off now. It's 3rd down coming
football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Defense punching at the line, showing blitz.
Dang it.
Gets home.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Now comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To throw, it's Sayin. Bringing pressure. That's caught. It's Lacey.
Dang it.
He picks up 9, so just short of the first half, 2nd and 1.
I
The
can
Buckeyes
get
hustle to
50
the line
yeah.
and crank up the tempo. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They flip it to him on the jet sweep.
Yeah.
And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, but the defense jumped across the line there. They could set up a first down.
What?
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So, 1st and 10 for the offense after that crucial mistake by the defense. The short completion of the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, as a defense, you'll take that all day. No problem at all. You give up a short little route. You tackle him inbounds. It keeps the clock running. That's a great job by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Leaning on the run game here late.
Shit.
Absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Looking to scramble. Took contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And even outside of the pocket, this quarterback's having trouble finding guys downfield. They are in desperation mode right now and still can't seem to get it together.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking for some space. It's Lacey. As the first down is still going. And he'll pick up the first down. Stopped at the 27.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. Buckeyes come to the line. Set a fresh set of
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Hot over the middle. It's Lacey.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short game. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offensive coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Lacey. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
15 catches.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up.
Oh, they've got him, and that will do it as this game ends on a sack. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be...
I got Fredo and we see on cam.